What is Sharia? In Arabic, Sharia means path or the way. It is not actually a body of law. Instead, they are broad ethical and moral principles that have been taken from the sayings of Prophet Muhammad and the Holy Book of Quran. These broad principles are deduced by experts to come up with certain moral instructions and legal decrees. The laws that surface from Sharia interpretation is known as fiqh in Arabic or Islamic law. Sharia offers to its followers guidance on how to lead an ethical life. Although there is no country that runs on absolute Sharia law, most Muslim countries incorporate Sharia at a certain level in their legal structure. Some countries even consider it to be the highest source of law in their constitution. Sharia laws are usually seen in application where laws are concerned with personal matters such as domestic violence, divorce, marriage, child support, inheritance, family matters, etc. Several Muslim countries also use Sharia in criminal justice. What are the types of punishment under Sharia law? Sharia is not only about punishment. It also guides its followers about how to pray, treat family members and their neighbors. It desists Muslims to gossip, lie, rob, perform adultery, or kill. This is why there are certain punishments in Quran for not following these guidelines. There are different types of punishments that have been set by various countries who follow Sharia to judge people for their offense. However, Islam has always required proof before a punishment is carried out on a person. For crimes like adultery, rape, or murder, the punishment could be death by stoning. Several international organizations have spoken against the way of punishment as it is inhumane and cruel to end a life in such a degradable way. Another crime which is unforgivable in Muslim countries is apostasy, which means to change your religion from a Muslim to some other religion. Honor killings have also been observed in several Muslim countries as a part of the Sharia law. This, however, is denied by the Sharia experts, saying that Islam doesn't permit such treatment towards women. Yet there are countries that have been following Sharia law mixed with their national laws. Most common way of punishment for small offenses is caning or whipping in public. Here are some countries that use Sharia law in their legal system. Number 1. Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the countries that trials Muslims through Sharia law. There are 9 states in Nigeria where Sharia law has been primarily stated as a main body of criminal and civil law, and another 3 where some parts of the state have instated Sharia law. The Nigerian government calls the Sharia court as the Federal Court of Appeals. It coexists within the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria and forms a part of the unified court system. Most appeals from the north and northeastern part of the country or any cases that require Sharia law to intervene is taken up by them. Usually, there are conflicts between the traditional courts and Sharia court because all cases related to Islam, although reviewed by Sharia, also have to follow the laws of the Nigerian courts. There have been many skirmishes over implementation of Sharia law, especially in non-Muslim minority states. Nevertheless, there are states that abide by the rule, and even though there have been many controversies related to the decisions of Sharia court, they continue to exist in Nigeria. Number 2. Qatar. The Sharia law forms the main part of legislation in Qatar's constitution. Punishments such as flogging and stoning are common and legal. Death penalty is given to people who go against their national security. Adultery here is punishable by death, especially when there is a non-Muslim man and a Muslim woman involved. Even non-Muslims are judged according to Sharia laws. There are many expatriates and foreign nationals who have received lashes in public. Number 3. Somalia. They have been following Sharia as their legal law system. There are 99.8% Muslims in this country. The people are judged according to Sharia laws. Number 4. Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabian law is based on Sharia law. The punishments by the Sharia courts are quite severe. If found guilty for rape, murder, armed robbery, witchcraft, apostasy, adultery, or continuous drug use, the punishment could be death. Amputation of hand for robbery is also carried out as a punishment. Homosexuals are punished by death, flogging, or imprisonment. Number 5. Oman. Another state where Sharia forms a part of legal system is Oman. Sharia here deals with all types of matters from family to criminal. The women do face legal discrimination, especially when it comes to divorce, marriage, child custody, and inheritance. Number 6. Brunei. Sharia law is the legal system in Brunei, and it is applicable even to non-Muslims. The women enjoy a better position here compared to the other Muslim countries where Sharia is applicable. The punishments for crimes include fines and prison sentences for crimes like pregnancy out of wedlock, not attending prayers on Friday, etc. Flogging and cutting of hands is also a part of punishments for worse crimes. Number 7. Jordan. The legal system of Jordan has a combination of customary and Sharia law. The Muslims of the country approach the Sharia courts, which take care of family matters only, such as marriage, divorce, custody, or adoption. Number 8. Indonesia. The Aceh is the only part of the nation where Sharia law has been established as an addition to the law system by the central government. It is not a replacement. Sharia courts here are free from any outside influence and will apply only to the Muslims. The people here welcome Sharia as the majority are Muslims. Aceh has lately been in news for whipping a woman and 10 other men publicly for crimes such as adultery, gambling, drinking, etc. There are many more countries that follow Sharia law, and some even don't have official Sharia courts. Countries like Kenya, Uganda, Eritrea, Niger, Syria, Jordan, along with many more Muslim countries use Sharia law to take care of family and criminal matters.